Hey, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Okay, so welcome to today's webinar. Really good. It was a to actually. Mhm. Okay, so sorry. Okay, so as we have people still streaming in, I can see. Just to tell you more about what we do. We have a daily webinar here with Jin, where we're walking through you his thoughts and ideas for a very specific currency each day. Monday we have Aussie and New Zealand. Tuesday, yesterday, Jin talks about the euro. Wednesday, today we'll be talking about the pound. Which is last night was a good trade done as well. Thursday, we'll talk about the yen and the gold. And Friday, we're talking about the Canadian dollar and oil. So I'm going to launch a poll just to let us know where is this your first time here joining our webinar. Okay, let's everybody, let's help to do this poll. Great. Oh, I do see there are new guys here. That's great. Or ladies. That's nice. That's nice. A few more people just to vote in. Okay. Okay, great. So I do see there are new first timers here. So again, let me welcome you to this webinar. So today is Wednesday. So Jin will be talking about the pound. This webinar is going to be very beneficial to long-term investors and short-term traders as well. During this session, Jin will definitely go through what could move prices, possible trade ideas, highlight potential targets, and risk itself. But I would like to do a disclaimer that any information shared during this session is not intended to be a trade recommendation, but is solely the opinion and views of the speaker. So please remember to do your own analysis prior to entering any trades. Okay, my name is Daniel. For all those first time, though there are a lot of people don't know me already, but first timer here. My name is Daniel, and I've known Jin for many years. First as a student, now as a business partner in Forex Briefcase. So Jin has run LCMS traders and business Forex Briefcase as a trading coach and $1 million trader, trading almost to $8 million AUM already. What this means is he trades and also has been invited to speak on many stages globally. In fact, one of the reasons you might be here is because you might have seen him presenting at an event or attended one of his courses previously. So while we're just going to get started, just let me launch a poll telling me where have you known about this webinar here. Now, I would appreciate that if everyone could also do this poll. Okay, great. I see Telegram Traders Club members. Okay, that's good. So again, if you have any friends or family who are trading Forex, and this is very beneficial to them, for anybody who trade Forex, do share with your friends to join here every day at 11 o'clock, weekday, of course, to prepare yourself for any trading, Forex trading that may come for the day or the week. Okay, I see Facebook Live. Okay, great. Thank you very much. So Jin, all to you.
Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing today? Give me a big thumbs up. Got 2 thumbs up. Come on. You can do better than that. Tell me you're here. Show me you're here. Good stuff. All right. At least I know half of you are awake. Let's get started. So today is Wednesday. We talk about the pound. I might go through some of the ideas that we spoke about, the Aussie over the past couple of days, and so also the euro yesterday. Pound today, we have some quite interesting news coming up, potentially some moves likely to happen. I know that quite a number, let me just check the poll. I know that quite a number, most of you are Trader Club members. Traders Club members, are you in the pound yen trade? Robbie, I'm looking at you. No, Robbie, you missed. You're the first one to respond to my pound yen trade and you didn't jump onto it. Well, it is in the money right now. It is in the money right now, so missed out on that one, but I'm sure there will be a couple more coming out. I'll fire out those trades into the Traders Club. Those ones that I'm entering on my own account, and I'll share it with you guys just to let you know more about what I'm trading, and also, you know, my stop loss, my take profit levels. All right, so let's jump straight into it. I mentioned a little bit about Traders Club. Let me just tell you a bit more about it. Traders Club here, you know, look for us on Facebook, LCMS Traders Club. You know, what we do here is, those of you who came on from the Telegram channel, I know I see about half of you came on from Telegram channel. You get all the trade signals on the Telegram channel. You get them first in the Traders Club. So in the Traders Club here on the side, you can click on signals. We send out all the signals here first, telling you, for example, Daniel sends out CAD yen yesterday, the sell price, the stop loss levels, take profit level 1, 2, or 3. Telling you the reasons behind why he gets into that trade, the step-by-step logic behind and the strategy behind getting into that trade. Unfortunately, this trade hit a stop loss, also informing you that it's hit stop loss, what else to do after that. You know, so at take profit levels 1, 2, or 3, you might be thinking whether to get out at 1, 2, or 3. This is where we also tell you whether to hold at take profit levels 1, whether to hold at 2 to go to 3, or whether to get out of your trade. So a lot more guidance on the signals here on the LCMS Traders Club. I do my weekly call here as well. So, you know, I go through new trading strategies. I coach individuals through the process. We have a chat about the markets. We bring in invited speakers to share about their experience, and also investing in other products rather than FX as well. So the weekly call is done on Monday evenings at 9 p.m. Tonight we actually have a coaching call. So every Wednesday night, 8:30, Traders Club members, watch out. Remember this. Those of you who are not members already, make sure you join. It's on Wednesday nights at 8:30. We have coaching sessions, guiding you through different indicators, guiding you through the news, guiding you through support, resistance, and trends. All the information you need to know about how to trade, it's all there, recorded. Once you join, you can watch it over and over and over again, review, refine, you know, make sure that you watch it and learn better, right? So that you can trade better. Okay, so make sure you get onto LCMS Traders Club and click join. It is a private group. It is $49 a month to join, or $199 a year. At $199 a year is less than $1 a day. I know a lot of you watching on this daily currency call have resisted to join. I'm pointing at a few of you right now, but you can't see who I'm pointing at, right? You think that this daily call is good. The Traders Club is even massively more beneficial, because it's all the questions and answers, that sounding board, that accountability that you require to get to that success in trading. All right, so make sure you join LCMS Traders Club. From there, we jump into the news today. All right, so why I want to speak about pound today. Firstly, it is a schedule, so that's why I'm speaking about pound. Secondly, most of the pound news comes, why we schedule on Wednesday is because a lot of the employment numbers, a lot of the inflation numbers, a lot of the news for the UK comes out on Wednesdays and Thursdays. Very few comes out earlier in the week, so that's why we schedule it this way. Today we have a CPI number coming from the UK. So CPI year on year coming from the UK. Previous was 0.8, expected to be 0.5. So what they're expecting is a slightly worse than previous number. I actually do anticipate that we could see it at, you know, even a 0.4, or even a 0.4 or 0.3. Not a very good number coming from the UK, because they have been shut down for quite a long time. The CPI numbers, they have had not very good employment numbers coming through. They have had not very good GDP numbers coming through as well. So, you know, the inflation numbers might suffer a little bit. We might see some downside to the inflation numbers coming from the UK. So that's something to watch out for at 2 p.m. later today. I don't want to care too much about the PPI and the RPI numbers. 5 p.m. we have the Euro CPI numbers. That's probably going to stay the same as previous, so not much movements happening there on the Euro. And then some CPI numbers coming from the CAD later tonight. All right, so you can see that tonight today there's only the pound news to pay attention to. Tomorrow we have we have Fed Pulse testifying tonight at 12 o'clock. We have Aussie numbers, which we spoke about, Kiwi numbers, which we spoke about as well. And also we have tomorrow night, 7 p.m., the asset purchase facility, the bank rate votes, and the policy statement. Anticipated, and it's most likely that they're going to hold interest rates at 0.1%. The key thing to pay attention to is whether the Bank of England is going to have any commentary about potential negative rates. I don't think they will, right? So I don't think they'll start talking about negative rates. So there is not, I don't think it's going to move markets too much for this news. What you're going to pay attention to is how they're going to vote, right? So it's expected to go from 207 to 090. So at 090, what it means is how many people are looking to, second number is how many people vote to decrease the stock of asset purchase. So how are they going to reduce asset purchase, which means print less money, right? So if they're going to print less money, we could see some strengthening of the pound, right? So that's going to be interesting to watch out for with the asset purchase facility coming from the UK. All right, so I've rambled on about that, giving you a bit of a background behind what we expect to see in the pound. Some downside coming through today, and then maybe a little bit of upside coming through tomorrow, because we're going to see a possible strengthening because of asset purchase, getting a little bit more optimistic. And if they don't talk about negative rates, then the rate statements is going to come out a little bit more hawkish, or a little bit more optimistic as well. So we could see some upward move in the UK pound at tomorrow evening. All right. So that sets the tone for what I think is going to happen to the UK pound. Looking at it on the charts, let me just move this to this side. Looking at it on the charts, this is the pound on the daily time frame. What I anticipate to see here is that we could see this trying to come down a little bit, but it's probably going to sit at this 1.2540 level. It's going to sit at this level possibly for maybe today. It's probably going to come down a little bit today and then bounce back up. I anticipate that we might see it test this 1.2828 level again, right? So that's a daily time frame. For those of you who are trading, look at it on the H4 or lesser. I anticipate that we could see it come down slightly because of the news today, right? The news today at 2 p.m. we could see some bad news coming from the UK. CPI numbers coming at 0.4 to previous of 0.8, or the expected at 0.5. So I anticipate some downside move before tomorrow. Possibly, we could see a little bit of optimism in the pound bouncing back up. Okay, so that downside move before a possible move back upwards. Okay, so I would say quite straightforward for the pound. But with that move, I don't actually think that this is something that you want to be trading quite actively, because this move is only possibly going to be, a good 190, 200 pips, but that downward move could end here. I'm actually looking more for the upward move rather than trading that downward move. So look to see if you can buy possibly 1.25, with a good 50 pip stop and a 150 pip take. That might be an interesting move upwards for the pound US dollar. Okay, But while I look at the pound US dollar and I say, you know, I'm not super excited about that downward move, I would like to pay a bit of attention to the euro pound. Spoke about the euro pound yesterday. It was doing exactly, well, halfway of what I expected it to do. Yesterday we said that at this level it's probably going to come down and test this support level. It came down the 2 weeks. It came down along this brown line that 2 weeks, testing lower, and then now retracing back up. I hope some of you caught a glimpse of that trade. With the pound possibly coming down lower today, we could see the euro pound move maybe up a little bit more towards this level, this intermediate level of about 0.9. So we could see maybe a little bit of a small move upwards to 0.9 before possibly, if the pound continues moving up again, we could see the euro pound drop back down again. So it is still in that range. So keep looking for that buying opportunity. If it does come down, I'm not so keen to sell. I'm looking more for it to come back down, test the support again, and then buy it back, just like what it did over here. All right. So that was the pound US dollar, the euro pound. Any questions at the moment? Let me just see. Daniel with the summaries there. Jason Lim, yep, it is. That's tonight. Yep, something's tonight. Yeah, okay, good stuff. Robbie's asking, hi, Jin, why more keen to buy than to sell the euro pound? All right, why more keen to buy than to sell the euro pound? Why? Because I look at it as the pound going, you know, we could see that upside. So as it's going to climb up, you know, it drops back down. I'm looking more for it to go back up. I still think there's going to be a bit of a downside on the pound. And also, I think that, you know, looking at the euro now, it's gone up. It hasn't gone up. It came back down. It's sitting at this level here. We could see a little bit more bouncing off this level because it's done it once. Well, it's done it once. It's done it twice. It could bounce off this level as it struggles to break lower. So with the euro possibly going back up, you know, and anticipating some more downside for the pound, I'm looking at the euro pound with, you know, as much as it goes up, once it comes back down, I'm looking for it to go back up again. I hope that answers your question, Robbie. Okay. Let me see. Good stuff. Awesome. Okay, so and then the last one, I know I'm talking about the yen tomorrow, but I fired out this trade to my Traders Club members. This was the one we were talking about just then. All right, so we sold at this point because I was looking at further some downside towards the pound yen, towards the pound. That's why I was looking at the pound yen possibly going lower. At this point, I still do think that it could come down a little bit lower, but I'll pay a bit of attention to it because of the CPI numbers coming out. But I will tell you more about the yen and also the pound yen tomorrow during the currency call at 11 o'clock. All right. Any questions so far? Any other questions so far? No. All right, then Daniel, you take it back. Still on mute again.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Thank you, Jin, for your question. All the reviews of the pound is great. We all probably know what to do already. So I'm going to launch a poll right now, everyone. So just let me know what your thoughts of the sessions today. You know, what else we can looking at. You know, if you like it, this is the pattern when you're ready to trade for your day itself. Yes. Okay. Great. Mm-hmm. Okay. Any last questions? Not. So by the way, a recording of this video will definitely be uploaded. So thank you for joining these sessions today. Tomorrow it's a Friday. So Friday will be. So sorry, Thursday. Thursday we'll be talking about the yen and the gold. So I'll catch you all guys tomorrow. Okay, see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.